Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your brother, Eagle Brother, and I'm here with another episode of our Borderlands 3 Legendary Weapons Guide, man. And I know we've been posting a lot of Borderlands 2 videos, but I've recently gotten back into Borderlands 3, been running through the Creek DLC, so I feel like I wanted to get some more Legendary videos out for you guys in Borderlands 3. In this video, we have the SMG for you, known as the 9-Volt. And as I'm going through this series, man, we're only going to focus on dedicated drops. Of course, there are a lot of world drops that you can get, but we're going to be primarily focusing on those that you can farm for and have those mini bosses that have these dedicated drops. So of course, we're going to show you guys how to get the 9-Volt, who we're going to be farming, and then give you guys some gameplay and go through the wiki at the end. So to get the 9-Volt, we're first going to fast travel to Promethea, primarily Lectra City, and we're going to be farming the mini boss known as Killavolt, who's going to be located at the very end of the map. I will show you guys the route on how to get to Killavolt, and while we're on our way to get the 9-Volt, Killavolt does have a 30% chance to drop the 9-Volt anything below Mayhem 6. So if you're on just normal without Mayhem levels, if you're on Mayhem 1 through 5, you do have a 30% chance to get the 9-Volt. However, once you hit Mayhem 6 and up, Killavolt does only have a 13.5% chance to drop the 9-Volt. So the higher the level, of course, the more difficult it is. However, it did only take me a couple times, and farming actually is really easy, farming Killavolt, because you will spawn in every single time right here, right outside of the arena that Killavolt's located. So when you save and quit, you'll be right here every single time. You don't have to make that run. So we do see now Killavolt, of course, you do have to complete the mission to first unlock Killavolt. But I do want to share, man, look how much damage this build does to Killavolt. It's not a one-shot per se. However, it's pretty much a two-shot. And we all know Killavolt can be kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. So if you guys want to see this Zane build, it's freaking insane, especially when it comes to just mobbing even enemies or boss fights, particularly one-shotting bosses. I will put that link in the description below, so go check that out. I know I posted the video like a couple of years ago, man, but honestly, it's still a freaking beast. It's still a great build to have, and it shreds these bosses. You can see that it pretty much took out Killavolt in 2 shots. But anyway, guys, there is the drop. Now let's go ahead and jump into the wiki and show you guys some gameplay. 9-Volt is a legendary submachine gun in Borderlands 3, manufactured by Dahl. It can only be obtained from Killavolt, located in Lectra City on Promethea. The special weapon effects, the red text says, Contact, Always Shock, shoots 7 pellets in the letter V pattern, burst fire mode only, with alternative fire mode changing between 1.5 times and 3 times zoom. Fixed magazine size of 9. So if you guys did notice, I do have 11 in the magazine. However, I think that's just due to the Zane build that I have. But be honest, I need to brush up on my Borderlands 3 just knowledge in general. But I know that you pretty much locked in with 9 bullets per mag. However, with the Zane build, I think we do get a couple extra bullets, so we have 11 total. It is only burst fire, which makes the SMG not my favorite so far to use, but of course, some of you guys might be able to put this in a build that is focused on shock damage and just absolutely shred these enemies. The usage and description says, even with its small magazine size, the projectile pattern, shock element, and quick burst fire rate makes the 9-Volt an effective weapon for shielded enemies. And of course, as you guys know, with just the Borderlands series in general, any shielded enemies do take more damage, of course, with shock. It takes down the shields a lot faster than any other element. So I could see this thing being an absolute beast, but honestly, in my opinion, as I was kind of running through, it's not my favorite. But as I mentioned, you guys could probably make some good use out of this gun if you have some like shock build, something spec'd into that. Again, need to brush up on my Borderlands 3. But anyway, guys, that is the video. I will leave you guys off at the end here with killing Captain Trant. I feel like that's going to be something that I'm going to use pretty much in every one of these videos, just to show you guys the damage that it could do to Trant. We're just going to use Trant as just the example for that, so you guys can compare some of these weapons. It just makes it a little bit easier to see how fast it takes down Trant, how slow it does, and honestly, this is pretty slow when it comes to that. So, of course, I'm going to leave you guys with that. But anyway, if you do enjoy the content, be sure to hit the thumbs up, sub to the channel. If you guys find the 9-Volt very beneficial on a particular build, let me know in the comments. Also, if you want to see this Zane build one shot, I'll put the link in the description below for that. But anyway, guys, appreciate y'all as always, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.